afforestation, we'll bring in trees, and we'll try as much as possible to keep indigenous trees within the area. We'll leave a lot of green area in the front and also at the back of the units. Thank you. That's a typical bungalow. A bungalow is a house that is built only on one level ground floor. And you can note a lot of compound around. You can also note the low-lying fences. This will be in two options. It can either be a green hedge that is about this high, or a picket fence. This is a 3-bedroom unit. It's about 100 square meters. That is the first design that we will have. This type also have, what you call type A can also have a second option of the type A. And we are trying as much as possible to accommodate different design tastes. We know that some love pitch roofs, some love flat roofs, and we're trying as much as possible to maintain that variety within the area. You can notice the very large windows. The windows they're on two sides of each room, and they allow what we call cross ventilation. And this allows free flow of air within each and every room, and that keeps the room cool, because I'm sure you know the climate in that side of the city is quite high. I mean, the temperatures are quite high in certain times of the year. And to take care of that, we've allowed for a lot of natural ventilation, natural lighting into and out of each and every room. Thank you. That's a third option of what you're calling the type A, the bungalow. The second type, house type B, is a maisonette, and that means it's on two levels, this ground and this first floor. This is approximately 120 to 150 square meters. The materials that we will use, I'm glad that the MD of Crown was here, and we'll develop a special product for this particular house, and we are very glad to hear about that. But we'll also try as much as possible to maintain, to make use of the materials found in that side of the city. A lot of sand from that area, a lot of stones from that area, so that we keep our transport costs lower, and we also try to support the economy on that side. That's also the issue of keeping the cost of each unit low is also an aspect of bringing in the green aspect into the development. That's a second option of the type B house, the maisonette. You can also see a third one there. As I said, we're trying as much as possible to accommodate the different tastes of the different clients that we envision to have. The type C house is similar to what we have in the type B house, the maisonette, but this time around we have houses that are called semi-detached. That means we have one of the walls, two houses sharing one of the walls right in the middle. And that will also help in creating a bit more space around the units and also bringing down our costs. In terms of greenery, we will have, in terms of landscaping, as I mentioned earlier, we'll try as much as possible to maintain indigenous plants from the surrounding area. We'll have a lot of play areas within the courts, number one, and also at the lower end of the plot, as you will see on the model, that can accommodate all the residents within the development. We'll have cycling tracks and jogging tracks. We'll also accommodate people who do a lot of sports, football, cycling, volleyball, basketball. We'll try as much as possible to accommodate as many as we can. Those are also options of what our green parks will look like. Sorry, this is one of the earlier slides. We'll also have a hospital. Understand that you will all have copies of this slide so that you can be able to go through this and digest it even deeper once this event is over. Thank you. This is a view of the artist impression of what we'll have in the hospital. It's quite a modern look, but even in the modern look with all the glass, a lot of thought has gone into it in trying to make it as green as possible. Thank you. These are just part of the layouts. As I mentioned earlier, you'll be able to go through this when you get the presentations after this event. Yeah. Thank you. Next slide, please. Thank you. Keep going. I'm sorry, but these are just part of, there should be something wrong with the slides. But as mentioned, we'll have a shopping mall, we will have shops, we will have churches, we will have mosques, we will have, you know, as many as we can accommodate. The designs are there. The designs are there, and if you'd like to see all these things that are planned, kindly get in touch with any of the Cretum officials or some of the consultants that are available today, and you may get to understand this thing a little better. So I think Bwana MC, you can take over. But Bwana Chairman and Madam MD, rest assured that the team of consultants is ready, we are willing, and we promise that the task given to us is, we are up to the task. And you can rest assured that we will deliver when it comes to taking care of our bit of work. Thank you very much.
Let us give him a hearty clap. There's something I'd like to mention about Cretum. Cretum has the youngest CEO controlling a multi-billion privately owned company. The other thing about Cretum is they work with young talent. So our children have a chance with Cretum to express themselves. You have seen from the managing director, you have seen the architect behind the project. Is he not a young man? Are we not proud about him? Let us appreciate him for the beautiful work he has done. And now, more young men are going to come. At this particular point, as we welcome Mr. Wabwire to take us, to introduce to us the technical team, I would like to recognize the presence of Professor Kindiki Kithure, the majority leader in Senate. He is here with us to stamp authority on what we are doing, to give us blessings from that upper house. But before that, we will need to hear from him, and we will give him some 2 minutes when the technical team has done its presentation.
The chief guest, the chairman of Cretum Properties Limited, chairman of investment circles, present here, the MD, Cretum Properties Limited, our financial partners, distinguished guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Simon Wabwile. I'm a director with Advantage East Africa Limited, and we are the construction project managers for the Green Isinya City project. It gives me great pleasure that this morning I'm surrounded by fellow dreamers, fellow visionaries, eagles and eaglets. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce to you the technical dream team behind these great developments. We've got the construction project managers, represented by myself, the Advantage East Africa Limited. We've got a team of architects who are dealing with the residential part of the development. These are called Intricate Design and Build Limited, represented by Mark Mutahi, if you can, of the projects, represented by Kibe. We've got the landscape architects, Landmark Designs Limited, represented by Lorraine Oldiambo. We've got a team of quantity surveyors from Coastland Quantity Surveyors Limited, represented by Rudolph Mwangi. We've got civil and structural engineers, represented by, this is from Buru Consult Engineering Limited, represented by Engineer Buru. We've got the town planners, Land Tech Mappers Limited, represented by Onesimus Musa. We've got the surveyors, represented by Isaac Kithuka. This is a company called Subtech Limited. Not forgetting our legal consultants, Kithure Kindiki and Associates, in partnership with Teddy Okello and Partners, represented by Teddy Okello. And we've got our marketing consultants, the Eminent Business Group, represented by Oyer. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like now to take you through the key features of the Green Senior City projects. This is a master planned development sitting on 1,000 acres of land in Isinya, 6 kilometers from or off the Nairobi-Namanga Road from Isinya town towards the Konza city. The development is 2 kilometers off the Great Southern Bypass leading to the Konza city. The project consists of about 800 acres of residential and social developments and 200 acres of commercial developments. The residential zone comprises 40 courts, or 40 residential courts, each consisting of 140 individual plots. As the speakers who have come before me have mentioned, we're going to have in excess of 5,000 housing units being developed. And we are proud to be part of this development and as part of the team that will support the government initiative towards achieving the Vision 2030. As we are all aware,